Hi there, everyone. Welcome to yet another edition of Tips for Recruitment. This week, I want us to take a good look at hygiene, personal hygiene, and the role it plays when you attend an interview. Remember that going for an interview is simply an opportunity for you to put a face to the advert that your CV has already done for you. So what this means is that it's the one opportunity that you have to make a good and lasting impression. So what are the things that you have to bear in mind when you attend an interview? First of all, what to wear, how you look, and then eventually we'll get to, how you present yourself. First off, let's take a look at your dressing. When you're preparing for an interview, for the guys, you need to have your hair cut or at least groomed to a certain level where it's professional. You need to have your nails cut because what I notice is that some guys come into an interview with very long nails, like they're wearing talons. This is very unprofessional in my view. This is my personal view. Please don't forget that when you're relaying this information to others. It's my personal opinion. Now, for the ladies, you need to consider how your hair looks. You may need to have your hair washed if you have your hair natural. If you don't, if you're wearing a wig or a weave-on, you need to wash your hair. Please remember that wigs and weave-ons, after a length of time, actually have a smell, a distinct smell, and this can put people off when you come into an interview room where there's AC blaring everywhere, and then you just come in, and then that smell comes in. It's very, very unpleasant. So please have your hair washed, be it if it's natural or you have a wig or a weave on. Now, if you have your hair woven, also keep it washed. Remember to brush your hair. Remember to just make yourself presentable, look nice. Let the first impression everyone has be, oh, okay, she's okay, or he's okay, he's dressed decently. Then remember to press your shirts. Remember to press your dresses or your skirt suits, whatever it is that you're going to wear. Ensure you have it pressed. Ensure you have it neat, kept neat, washed, pressed, and kept tidy. And then when they're deciding what to wear for the ladies, please ensure you're not wearing anything that is revealing. If you have a slit, let your slit be very, very little, not the type that is thigh high where you're basically seeing your inner thighs. This is very inappropriate for the work setting. If you're going to be wearing a camisole or a blouse, let it not be a see-through. I've interviewed someone who walked into the room with a net top, and so we could see everything on the inside, and she did not have any camisole on the inside to cover up. So please ensure that you're decently dressed. If you do not have an idea of what an official dressing is, please go up to Google. Google, like I always say, is your best friend. You can find anything there. If you want a practical example, ask neighbors, ask friends what the appropriate thing to wear to work is. And that's what you should wear for an interview. Remember, you're selling yourself. So what image you present is how you'll be taken, and that's how you'll eventually either lose the job or get the job. So the ball really is in your court. Now, if you're keeping your nails, please make sure that your nails are decent. Make sure you have, for the ladies, if you've painted them, do not come for an interview with really, really bright colors, all the yellows, all of those colors. Make sure you just keep it simple, nice colors. You can use neutral colors. They're really colors that are presentable. I mean, this is the first time these people are going to be meeting you, so it's important for you to just, look nice. I keep saying that because it's actually important. You need to look nice. I know so many people who have lost opportunities because of the way that they presented themselves. So keep your nails nice. Do not wear those extensions that are really, really long. It's a workplace. Remember that. Have that at the back of your mind. If you're going for an interview in a different sort of environment, fine. But if it's a 9 to 5, that you need to appear as a 9 to 5 person, so you'll be taken seriously. And then for the guys, please ensure we live in an environment where wearing a suit is a big deal. So if you're going for an interview, if you do not have a complete suit, at least have a jacket. You have to have one with you because it's important. Not just have it, you need to wear it. And for the ladies as well, whether you're wearing a dress or you're wearing a skirt and a shirt, try and have a jacket alongside that attire as well. It's also important. Now, for those of us who have, for some religious reasons, do not use deodorants, do not use body sprays, or do not use perfumes, please consider changing that when you're going for an interview and when you eventually get the job. Remember that every organization has their image to protect. The fact that you have religious beliefs does not mean that you should bring them into an establishment that already has its culture and its own values. They would protect themselves before you. So when you're going for an interview, please ensure that you shave your armpits, that you use a deodorant, that you use a body spray. If you can afford it, use a perfume. Now, there's no excuse for not doing this, because I know that there are deodorants now that cost about 150 naira. You must remember what the big picture is. Have the bigger picture in mind. You need a job, so have that in mind, and then use a deodorant, please. It's very important. You can't enter an interview room smelling or reeking of sweat. It's a put off. If they had an intention of asking you 5 to 6 questions, they'll probably ask you 1 or 2, just so that they can quickly exit you from the building and have fresh air. It's a wrong impression to have. You also need to brush your teeth very well, wash your tongues, don't forget, wash your inner mouth very well, so that when you're speaking to people, it's a breath of fresh air and not a breath of something awful. You must remember to at least lick a mint, especially if you've eaten before the interview. Take a mint, do something that would make you, spend as much time as possible with the interviewers. Though they are human beings, but you must also realize that they have something that they are protecting, and that is their business. I say that again, it's their business. So please ensure that regardless of what beliefs that you have, and this is not me trying to thrash any religion or anything, far be it from me. I've worked in my church office before, and it was extremely professional, even though it was a church setting. So please keep this in mind. If you feel that those beliefs of yours are more important than anything else, then you probably may have to consider leaving the 9 to 5 and just probably getting a job in church, so that you're not offending any one person. So please bear this in mind. So let's recap before I stop for today. Ensure that you have your hair done. Ensure that you have your clothes washed and ironed. Ensure that you have your nails done properly. Ensure you have chosen the right attire. Ensure that you use a deodorant where you can use a body spray and where you can use a perfume. So this is where we're going to stop for this week. Until next time, please keep researching on how to make yourself truly employable. If you found this useful, don't forget to click the like button. Do not forget to share. And above all, do not forget to keep researching and doing the right things at the right time every single day. Until next time, bye-bye.